Craig still here with ROKSTEDi, and today I wanted to go over the P242 OG. The P242 OG, just like all of our bipods, you can either select the Picatinny attachment or our ARCA attachment. They're interchangeable, so you can order ARCA or a separate Picatinny later on down the line if you switch rails. The legs on all of our bipods have the traditional stow, 45, 90, reverse 45, and reverse stow. So the max height on the P242 OG, just like all of our bipods, is measured from the ground to the top of the attachment. With the spiked feet, this bipod measures 42 inches from the ground to the top of the attachment. Obviously, in this case, it has the rubber feet. Our bipods come with either aluminum spike foot with rubber cover, or the rubber foot option. Just keep in mind, when you select the rubber foot option, your bipod's going to be about 2.25 or 2.25 inches shorter in max height. We've made a few changes to these bipods, kept the philosophy the same with the OG, but based on customer feedback as well as our own, we did make some changes. We still have the Gen 2 internal leg lock system, all metal, stainless, and aluminum. The 3K twill or standard modulus carbon fiber tubes for the legs. So one of the changes we made is this button versus the lever or button that was hinged and pressed in. This one you simply slide, and you can grab it from the inside as well to move the leg forward and back. Also, now the OG line of bipods have 45 degrees of cant both ways, so 90 degrees of total cant. We went from our designed in-house and machined by our partner CNC shop tension lever to this kip lever, which is made in the USA. All the OG line of bipods, you're either gonna select if you're a left or right-handed shooter. If you're a right-handed shooter like myself, this is my right hand, the tension lever is gonna be on the left side. If you're a left-handed shooter, we'll put it on the right side. To be able to pan and tilt with all the OG bipods, you're gonna wanna adjust your tension to where it's fairly loose, and then support your rifle from the rear of the gun or the butt of the gun. Put your thumb on bottom here. There's a button or a tab. It's closer to you than the older ones or the original ones. If you have any problems, just lift up on the rear of the rifle, you press it forward, and now you have 45 degrees of tilt this way and 45 degrees this way, depending upon your attachments, as well as 360 degrees of pan. And I'm not gonna make myself look like a buffoon here and spin the rifle all the way around. You can take my word for it. It's a ball, so it can spin 360. This is a 14-pound rifle. It will lock up in the sense of it's not going anywhere. But if you put more pressure with a 14-pound rifle and your rifle's really long like this one, you can get the ball to move by under tension. Now, a lighter rifle or a shorter rifle, you might not be able to do that. My scope cap's on. But the design intent behind it, it was just to give you that true pan and tilt function, as well as to give you a little bit of ability, as long as you don't put a lot of downward force on your heavy rifle, to hold it in place so you're not fighting against the bipod. Okay, to get it back to where it's only in cant, you want to true up or square up your rifle to the bipod. Make sure your tension's off. You can either press the end of the button or pin on front, or the button underneath. I like to press the end of the pin on the front of the bipod, square up my rifle, and then keep holding pressure on it, and then you just simply wiggle your rifle until that pin slides back in, and now you can only cant the bipod. Now, all the OG line of bipods will get you in prone positions. Obviously, the P242 is going to be the highest prone positions because you have the longer legs. So there's your high prone position. Independent legs, there's buttons on the inside or tabs. They're a little bit smaller than the original line were, but you simply come in here and you press the button, pull the leg out, and you've got 3 spots to where it'll lock up. And to do this side, you can do that as well. And then you can go down one more. That's the widest prone position I like to be in to shoot. And to get it back up one more or all the way, you just simply press the leg back or pull the leg back in and it'll automatically lock up. So you have a 45 position too. If you want to shoot with your bipod on and shoot downhill, the P242 OG comes in at just 17.8 ounces. That's amazing for all the functions, the overall height that you get. Our bipods are designed in-house. They're machined. All the aluminum that you see is machined by our partner company. All the aluminum's from the USA. There are some globally sourced components, and we back them with our 5-year repair and replace warranty. That means you don't have to worry about anything when you buy one of our bipods, attachments, or tripod heads in the future. Just know they're backed by a 5-year repair or replace warranty. You contact us, you email us, and we take care of you.